When you have audio on the timeline of a node, you can begin to edit that audio. To open the Advanced Option menu from in the Preview Editor, look at the left-hand menu to find Advanced Options at the bottom left. When on the main Composer page, control or right-click your audio and select Edit. Once in the Advanced Options menu, you'll have a few options. Some of these concepts have been covered in earlier videos, like start time and name. Below those two, though, you'll have options for audio type. Audio type lets you pick the way you want your audio to play back, whether standard, point, ambisonics, or EPP. You can see more on this in the next section, audio type. When you've chosen your audio, you can adjust the volume of its playback here. If you haven't already selected the asset, you can choose it here for your audio. You can adjust the duration of your audio here, which changes the amount of time you want your audio to play in the scene. Then you can choose if you want your audio file to come into and leave the scene using a fade in and out. Moving to the right, we have the trigger type, or the type of interaction a viewer will complete to load your audio. There's time-based, hotspot, or advanced hotspot. Both hotspots and advanced hotspots will offer you a charge time, or the amount of time a viewer will need to look at your hotspot to load your audio. They also both offer you a visual cue, which is an expanding blue circle in the scene for the viewer that shows them when they are loading a hotspot. If you select Advanced Hotspot, some extra options for interactions, including volume only, stop on gaze out, and times triggerable, will show up. By selecting volume only, it will make it so an audio file, when playing, will only be heard by a viewer when they are actively looking at that hotspot. When they look away, the audio continues, but can't be heard until they look back. By selecting Stop on Gaze Out, this also makes an audio file that will only be heard by a viewer when they are actively looking at that hotspot. When they look away, the content will restart and play from the beginning when the viewer looks back. Finally, times triggerable determines the amount of time a viewer can look at a hotspot and have it play the audio file. 0 in this case represents infinity. That covers how to edit advanced options for audio. To learn more about types of audio, check out the next section, audio type.